Okay, fellas, I cheated. Took me a minute to find my stuff, and I did just so I could get it done. I went ahead and pulled it already, but this is the idle air control. I finally looked up the name of it. Oops, I'm not showing it. I was trying to line that up to get it back in, but I'll go ahead and show. There's not much to see, but I'll show what I did. And essentially, I mean, literally, as far as I know, I mean, there could be some fault in the electrical part there, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to mess with checking the electrical on it. But at that idle, because well, I'll flip it around again. And if anybody sees this video and knows better than what I'm saying, please let your fingers do the talking and type it down there and correct me. But the butterfly valve there with your throttle, when it's closed, when you're at idle, because your foot's off the accelerator and it's closed like that, well, this valve, let's see, yeah, you can see it moving right there. That valve opens up and lets air in. More to it than this. This is a very simplistic explanation. I do understand that. But that's all it is. And you just got to clean as best you can around that and where it moves. And hope that in my case, that the at idle stalling is because it was gummed up and couldn't move. It very well could be the electrical side of it. It could be a deeper issue. I don't know. Hadn't got there yet. But that seal right here, you gotta, and actually this one here, more in particular for what I'm talking about right now, is this one. You want to make sure it seats in there good. I probably should put a little slickum on it, but right now I don't have any handy and I'm not going to get it because I'm lazy. Well, I told you my back, got a bad back. I've got weak legs because of it with neuropathy. And as my brother-in-law puts it, every step is precious. And I'm not making that step right now. Those steps. But you do have to, I mean, I had to take a screwdriver to get it unlodged. I may have to get some Earl on it. And let me get that screw dropped out of there so I don't lose it. Do I have any Earl out there? I don't think I do. Oh, I know where some is. All my stuff is now to wherever, because we just moved. Love the place, but I still don't know where everything is. This may not be the smartest way to do it, but it's the way I'm gonna do it. Yeah, way too much. Just like every other time. Just putting a little oil around the seal. Oh! And now, mountain goating up back up this little hill of the yard to get to my truck. Now, let's try that again. Well, deep subject. Now, if that's not going to be in the way, oh golly, Bill, that is tough. I'm going to try one thing that I'm not sure I should. See if that screw will pull it in, but I don't want to break anything either. This job wasn't quite so hard the first time I did it, long time ago on that old 4. But I could get to things a little better. Let's see if this will work without it going in a bind. And as I said a minute ago, if y'all know of a better way to do it, easier way to do it, by all means, let me know. Okay. Crap. There we go. I actually got that one. Oh, I'll go ahead and plug it up. So once I get it fired up, I can pull it off and see if it's working. And now, just for the record, fellas, as the title of this page is more ludicrous stuff. Oh, excuse me. Next video might be woodworking project. Now, something around the house. This is seemed to me like a kind of a neat way to potentially get some ideas, better ideas on how to do things. A potential idea of something I haven't thought about to do. If y'all have any thoughts, I'm open to different things. One question I do have for anybody that might have some knowledge on it. Like I said, my main channel is Chris Moore Ministries Action by Thought. And I've got actionbythought.blog. Podcast, or at least video equipment. I've got to get me an updated laptop because mine is ancient and coming apart. But more particular, what type, what features, whatever you call it. But most particularly, camera. Now this is po' boy stuff. Now I'm not talking about no $400 or $500 camera just yet. I ain't ready for that financially. I'm thinking about a GoPro with the memory chip on it. Camera, lighting potential, lapel mics, or even the desk mic if I happen to be at a desk. One thing I am wanting to do, and this will continue over into, I've already brought it up some on the Action by Thought, the actual Bible study channel. If any of y'all if you're willing to share any of your testimony, witness for Christ, direct me to a site let your fingers do the talking in the comments below. Direct me to a site where I can pick it up. My email address will be in the description of the videos. If you're willing to do a Zoom call and have it recorded on my channel, and then maybe me on your channel too. I'd love for this to go viral where people are giving their testimony. Not this one too. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not making any money on either one of them. That's not what this is about. This is about letting people know that it might be a little, I've got 2 vehicles, technically 3, because we got a third one for our youngest daughter to learn to drive on, and I've got to put a water pump on it. But when at any given point, that one, but when I disable one, I've got another one to drive, which God has blessed us with that, because I've never really had that much over the years. Very, very, very little. And that's been a blessing in itself. Now, let's see what this thing does for, anyway, reach out to me if you got any ideas on equipment, camera, laptop. I'm going to stay away from Apple. I'm just not a big Apple fan. Well, let's see how the truck does. Oh, thought I had enough spray in there, it wouldn't crank. Now, one thing for, this is a 06 4.7. 4.7 from the factory floor was a weak engine from what I understand, and this thing is no exception. I think I need to pull or to do something. It seems sluggish, period, without this trouble that I'm working on today. I kind of feel like the cats are a little clogged, but I haven't really done a whole lot of looking at it to know that for sure. It's got, might as well say 177,000. And shy of this idling issue, right now it's showing the engine light, but shy of the idling issue, I'm in Alabama. I'll go to Montana today once I know that the idling thing is solved. I'm gonna guess that that's where I moved the throttle, but I really don't know that. And it's got a little shake, but I put a lot of carb cleaner down it. I'm gonna sign off here for a second, be just a blink of an eye for y'all, but I'm gonna go get my little scanner and see what kind of codes it's reading. I'll be right back.